I said, I didn't know his name, bless his heart. But anyway, I said, you're a big man. You're as big as I am. And that man you're going to shoot is just a little fella. I bet he didn't weigh 130 pounds. Give me that gun and show me you can whip him. He put that 25 in my hand. Now, there was a river run by the horse show at Hayside, and I threw that in the river. Mm-hmm. And then I grabbed Hobart. He's a powerful, strong man. Frank still is today. They were men that are respected. But I grabbed Hobart, held him at Simon Run, got away. And then I tried to talk to him. He was angry, drunk, angry. But the miracle goes on. His wife called me several months later, maybe 6 months, and said, Bob, Hobart has to go to trial tomorrow in Dickinson County. And they've already told him, prosecuting attorney told our attorney that he will be in jail for 20 years, shooting in a public place, endangering lives and all that. And would you help me? Pray for me, whatever you can do. I said, well, I'm going to pray for you. And I'll get back with you. And I started to get down on my knees. And the Lord said, don't get down on your knees. I said, what do you want me to do? Now, God speaks to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And God said, call the judge over there at Hayside and tell him about Hobart. He's a coal miner with several children. Mm-hmm. He's a good man. He's quit that stuff. I said, I don't even know who the judge is. I don't know where I got the number. But I called the judge at home on a Sunday. This was on a Sunday because they had to go to court Monday. And the judge, I said, this is Bob Smallwood. And he said, Bob, is this about somebody from Hurley? I said, yes, sir. He said, okay, tell me about it. Well, I told him all about Hobart. I didn't know the man. I don't know the man today.
Right.
I never seen him in my life. I don't reckon. But anyway, to my surprise, when you listen to God, things happen. That went right through that little tube, which is me, water spout, and come out smooth. He said, Bob, I'm going to let him go. But if he comes back, he'll pull that 20 years. I called his wife. I said, he's going to let Hobart go.
Yeah.
She cried and bawled and screaming. You never heard such things. Well, it wasn't too long after that until Hobart called me on a Saturday night about maybe 9 o'clock. Phone rang. I think Ruby Ann was dead then. And he said, Bob, I got to tell you something. And I said, okay, what is, Hobart? He said, I got saved. He said, I want you to know, now I've got to have heart surgery, he said, next week. But I want you to know that I'm saved. And if I don't see you again, I will see you in heaven. The miracle had been done.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know it.
Right.
Well, he didn't make it through the operation.
Right.
But I knew he was in heaven.
Yeah.
Some people are so negative. Ain't like me and you. I went over to preach a funeral and I talking about him being in heaven. And some of them preachers said, Bob, you can't preach nobody into heaven. I said, I didn't think I could. But I believe the thief on the cross got forgiven.